guys, welcome to my channel, My Art Journals 100. Today I decided to wake up early and start my August layout. I've been wanting to do the bullet journal for months now, but I just haven't had the time to, so I'm glad that I finally got around to it. So after carefully mapping out the distance for each square for each day of the month, I penciled it all in and decided how much space I kind of wanted to allow for each day. And then I also mapped out a little bit of space for a to-do list. And to leave some room around the edges of the layout for some artwork. And I wasn't quite sure when I started this project on what exactly I was going to draw on the side, but it kind of just became clearer as I went on. And I came up with a floral pattern and some heart shapes. So that's what you'll find in this layout, kind of like just a simple theme of flowers and heart shapes, nothing too fancy, nothing too complicated, something that you can replicate easily. And that's kind of my goal in this layout. So I kind of thought to myself, like, what is it that I want to get out of this August layout? And really just what I wanted was something that someone can easily recreate for themselves and just be inspired by a simple flower pattern, you know, and see what else you can do with it and kind of play with colors or shapes and see, maybe you don't want to do flowers, maybe you don't want to do roses, maybe you want to do more heart shapes, maybe you want to add glitter, but basically the whole point is just to inspire you and see what you can come up with. Also, I'm very new at this. This is my first bullet journal entry, and I'm not a calligrapher. I have a long ways to go on that front. So I just kind of, just drew it in. I just wrote in the days of the week and hoped for the best, that it would look decent. I was happy with the results. And I am planning to learn how to do calligraphy. I think it's very interesting and beautiful art. So I just, over here, I markered in the days of the week one by one, making sure that I didn't make any errors, didn't have any whiteout on me. I've been meaning to buy corrective tape for a while, but just haven't gotten around to it. And as you can guess, I love stationery. So, and I was very happy with the layout and how the spacing went. So again, this is my first bullet journal entry, and I was very excited, and I'm very happy with the end result. So here I am. I drew drew this little flower, colored it in with a glitter neon gel pen in green for the stem, and I colored it in with a purple for the petals. However, I felt that I wasn't on the right path when it came to my choice in flowers here, so I decided that I would cover it up with washi tape. So washi tape saves the day, and I decided to change my theme to roses and not include other types of flowers. And so here I drew my first rose. Later on you'll see me cover up the small flower with the washi tape. But I drew my first rose, and I was very happy with the way this rose turned out. Like, I was very impressed with with it. It's been a while since I've tried to draw a flower, and I think it turned out pretty. So yeah, just color in and make all these shadows with the Sharpie pen, fine point. Now for my favorite part is when I take this neon pink and just saturate this rose with neon pink. It's so lively. I love it. It's actually very chill feeling to color this rose in right now. It just woke up this whole page. Second rose, I decided to go kind of with like a more closed rose. The other one was very open, very blooming, and this one is kind of just like right before blooming. And I thought, you know, it fits a little bit better and doesn't get in the way of the day grid. So I just kind of shaded that in, made the shadows as usual, created a bit of a stem, this one, to kind of give it, to make a different type of rose, create a little bit of variation in style. after drawing the second rose, I decided that it looked a little bit empty. So to fill in some of this space, I decided to add some heart shapes in blue, in like a sky blue, and decorate it with some dots and kind of make it intertwine in a different way, other than adding more roses or more floral patterns, to break it up a little bit. And the heart shapes kind of look like little raindrops, and I really like that idea. I think it's coming together pretty cute. So here it goes. I'm drawing another rose, and this one's the main rose of the layout, I would say, because it's right underneath the heading of August, 8th month of the year, and it's the biggest rose on the page. Also, I shaded it in to kind of give it some shadows with this Sharpie pen that I love using. Trying to see, it's a fine point Sharpie pen, so I used that. I was excited to use this marker because I hadn't had a chance to try it out. I was using the gel pens before to do my shadows. So using the rayon gel pens that I recently purchased about a month or two ago, and I'm using glitter neon 16, which is kind of like a lilac color, and I'm also using glitter neon 20, which is more of like hot pink, and then I also use the glitter 25 on this. So I alternated quite a few pinks in here to give this rose kind of more dimension and highlighted. I don't have a highlighter yet, so I just left some spaces white instead of using a highlighter for now. After coloring in the rose with all the different types of pinks that I could come up with, I chose to use the glitter neon 23 for the leaves and the stem, because I thought that it would look cuter if the leaves were a little bit on the bright and light side instead of a darker shade. So I went with the glitter neon 23, which is a very fluorescent green. with the third rose. I was not as happy with it as I was with the first rose on this side of the page. However, it's okay. I did the shading as usual with the Sharpie pen, fine points, and it kind of came together nicely, and I was able to smooth over any lines that I wasn't too happy with. But and then I shaded it in with the pink, the lilac color, the same 3 colors were used again, and just made sure that everything was colored in properly, taking time to relax, enjoy the process, and kind of clear my mind and just have fun. I alternated the lilac color, which is one of my favorite pinks on this rayon set, and so I made sure there was a lot of lilac going on there, left alternating spaces in white to create some kind of highlighting effect, and then I came in with the hot pinks and shaded all of that in. Now for this third rose, I decided that the bottom of the rose should have a little bit of green to it, and so I drew in those petals with the same neon green, the glitter neon 23, same as the main rose on the other page. So here you can see how the final draft looks, and it's all done, except adding a touch of hearts, the heart shapes. So I figured add some heart shapes, a little bit of dots to kind of tie this all together and fill in the dead space that's between the second and last rows, and just kind of make it a theme, hearts and roses, and the blue kind of gives it a like some kind of a contrast to all the pink that's going on here. So I liked adding the blue in there to kind of like wake the page up and create some, kind of liven up the page a little more. And finally, what is a bullet journal without washi tape, right? We all love washi tape. So I purchased recently this washi tape called Cutie Pie Combo Pack. It came with the purple, pink, and turquoise. So I just combined the purple and the pink washi tape in this layout. So now I can kind of flip open this bullet journal and turn to this August bullet journal layout. And this is the final product of my bullet journal for August. you guys enjoyed watching me do my August bullet journal layout. And in addition to the drawings that I usually do every week, I hope to bring you bullet journal entries every month for September, October, November, and so on. So if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up and tell me in the comments if you want to see more bullet journal entries. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more art videos from My Art Journals 100. A big thank you to all my subscribers for watching. See you all next week.